Team A02, are you guys ready? Excellent. All right, we're looking forward to it. It's a really well-decorated machine. I'm excited. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and give us your presentation.
Hi guys, we are the Rube Goldberg Society at UIUC. Our machine is themed around gaming, so we have our person Charlie is gaming and his mom is telling him to go feed the pet Yoshi, but he does not want to do that because he's gaming, so we'll have a little skit now.
Charlie, get off that game and feed Yoshi.
No, Mom, I'm playing Mario right now. I'm not going to feed him.
You cannot be latering me. You need to feed him now, or I'm going to shut off the game.
Okay, I'll feed him.
Excellent. Thank you, guys. I like the message, especially because a lot of what we try to do with Rube Goldberg is to get kids off of screens and actually hands-on building and problem solving. So really good message behind all this. I just realized I don't need to talk into two mics. With it though, Team A02, the Rube Goldberg Society, whenever you're ready, you may begin your first run. Goes down the zip line, knocks the car that the tablecloth should have pulled, which knocks elements down. Balls go rolling. Chaos ensues, as it normally does in a Rube Goldberg machine. That should activate the little motor at the top, causing that to swing out, rolls down. That's right, that's the big difference between first run and second run, finding your problems and solving them. Boat travels across. Okay. Car drives down the edge, hits the box. Pin needs to get pulled, drops, lifts. As that goes, got that? So that needs to drop and flip a switch. As it does, it knocks the element off of the head, drops down, pushing the element forward, and then the food drops forward and it lands in front of Yoshi, correct? Excellent. So with it, the team from A02, the team from the University of Illinois, completed their task with 8 human interventions. 8 human interventions that first run. Because again, just because you touch it multiple times, it's just about getting the machine restarted. So 8 interventions. So what are some things that went wrong? What's that? What were some things that went wrong?
Initially when we were having the bug fly down to Charlie, it did not fully hit the arm to let the balls move forward. And then over that, the LED remote did not turn on this circuit over here that caused Jimothy, or the little platypus, to not move downwards. And then I think that just led to a trigger and series of different things that weren't happening correctly. I think we skipped a few steps over here with that spring circuit being completed and then the ball rolling down that ramp down here. So in the next run, we're hopefully wanting to make sure that this all goes better planned.
Excellent. No, that's awesome. Again, I like the message of it. I really like the hat flying down forward. That's a really cool step. So, yep. So again, you have about 15 minutes, and it's really that critical element. It's between run 1 and run 2 in that we want to see how a team solves their problems. If the machine gets more chaotic, if the first run was okay, but the second one not so good, machine's falling apart. If the first run a little chaotic, but the second run you're problem solving, that's the whole theme of this contest. So just keep that in mind. Thank you guys so much. As we move on, we go back to the University of Illinois, whereby their first run ended up with 8 interventions. And again, that's what it's all about, solving problems. I will say it over and over again until it clicks with the masses. This is what it is. This moment right here, the first one, sure, it might have looked chaotic, it might not have worked, but were they able to solve their issues in between runs? Let's find out. Team A02, you may begin your second run. Have you guys fixed your issues, do you think? You think you fixed some things?
Hopefully.
Hopefully so?
Yeah, hopefully. We realigned some things, made sure that they were properly falling to places where they needed to be followed. But yeah, hopefully we get less touches this run.
Amazing. Awesome. Thank you guys so much, and let's see how it goes. I'm excited for run number 2. Whenever you're ready, Team A02, start your second run. Zipline travels forward. That's your first step. That's okay. So the first one going through. So again, until you get the machine activated. If you touch it here, that's an intervention. There it is. All right. So far, ball rolls, hits the switch. Did it activate? Not quite. That's all right. Getting the switch to activate. There it goes. Reveals. Hopefully it pops out. Where is it? Is always a great question. Continuing along the side. Swimming forward, the boat goes forward, push. Boat moves forward, traveling along with a little help. Drops on your foot, which car races down, hits the question mark this time. Spins round, drops the point into there, travels down here, hits the switch, activates the hairdryer, knocks the hat off, pushes Yoshi forward, which ultimately the food then should dump in front of Yoshi and then completes the task. So with it, that time, how many? 8. So this time, before you guys had 8 interventions, you had 8 as well, but again, you max out at 10. So the University of Illinois, I'm sure, Champaign, completed the task and maxed out your interventions at 10. So again, still a couple issues to work out. What do you think though? Third run, you've seen the issues. Some things looked a little better than others. You know, what's the best thing that's happening on the machine thus far? What's the thing that works really well that you like?
I think what worked really well was once the turtle kind of pulled away the latch for the ball came all the way down, turned on the switch, the hairdryer turned on, and this fell down properly. So I think that leg of the machine worked pretty well, but the other aspects do need a little bit of help.
Absolutely. So seems like you know where it's working, where it doesn't work. Again, though, you have 15 minutes to try to work out the issues, figure out what you can do to improve, and we'll be back shortly. So thank you guys so much. Back to Team A02, the team from the University of Illinois. All right. Your third and final run, guys. What do you think? How's it going to work this time?
I don't want to jinx it, but hopefully we fix some things more. But yeah, the only way we can figure out is if we run the machine, so we'll see.
Absolutely. There's no way to figure it out unless you test these contraptions. Just a good lesson in life. Whenever you're building inventions, whatever you're doing, whatever it is, test it out. Test, and find your problems. Giving life quotes at a Rube Goldberg contest. That's what I'm here for. All right. Are you guys ready? Ready? Ready as ever? All right, Team A02, you may complete your third and final run. Drops down, swing and a miss. It's all right, so you got to hit that forward. Drops off the edge. Releases the pin, that drops the food into place, so we have food. That remote, though, the remote's such a small target. I don't blame it for not being triggered. There it goes. Opens it up, comes out, hopefully continues to get your... Sorry. I try to help as much as I can, but I'm still pretty useless. Guard drives forward. Ball's released. That causes the fan to hopefully blow the pirate ship. Blows it forward, give it a kick. There you go. Drop the weight down below into the other side. It still hit the question box. excuse me, the mushroom should have hit. Oh, that worked this time. All right, that's a problem solved. Hair dryer went, that blows the hat forward. And then we slide Yoshi forward where there is a lemon waiting for him. And with it, Team A02 eventually got there. Well done, guys. You have successfully fed your pet. So for you guys, again, think of these big Rube Goldbergs. They're just like you guys. And even me. This happens to me all the time. But what do you think? Did you have fun?
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
I think this is definitely a great experience. We did spend like majority of this past week fixing and working late night sessions, so I do think that if we spread it out a little bit longer, maybe we would have a better machine, but I'm happy with how much progress we've made, and I'm glad to have this experience.
Excellent. No, it's always wonderful to have you guys. How long did you spend on this?
So we started building in August, and then we have different days coming to work on the machine. So typically 8 hours a day with a few people, not 8 hours, 8 hours a week with a few people coming in. But recently in the past 2 weeks, I'd say we've been spending close to like 5 hours a day working on it.
Sure. It's a lot of work, but there is a reward at the end of all this. And it is, I gotta remember, I got my own. Yeah, it really is a rewarding process. Even again, if it doesn't work perfectly, it's still the start. You could still continue this when you go home if you really wanted to. Again, it's a prototype. That's what Rube Goldberg is. It's a form of invention. Thank you guys so much. Next up, the Perseverance Award, awarded to a team whose machine may have not worked perfectly, but the team never gave up and tried solving problems as they arose. I think every team, sparing one, you had problems arise. We only had one team this year that had 3 perfect runs. So a lot of perseverance today. And for collegiate, we have team A02, the Rube Goldberg Society. In third place, team A02, the Rube Goldberg Society from the University of Illinois. All the ways to Rube can be found at rubegoldberg.org. And with it, I want to say thank you again to everyone, and we will see you all in 2026. Thank you all so very much.